People say a single moment can change a life, but nobody ever tells you that sometimes, that moment happens when you're simply standing at an old ATM, tired, hungry, and praying the machine doesn't say, insufficient funds. And if you're watching this right now, stay till the end, because the moment you're about to hear is the one that made even a fleet commander's smile disappear. And trust me, you'll want to see why. If stories like this move your heart, make sure to like this video and subscribe, because more real-life inspired stories are coming your way. Ali Raza never planned for life to be this hard. At 36, he was a single father raising his 8-year-old son, Haris, and 5-year-old daughter, Noor. His wife had passed away 3 years earlier after a sudden illness, and the man who once ran marathons now ran between cleaning shifts, repair jobs, and late-night security duties at the naval docks just to keep food on the table. He never complained, but sometimes, when the kids finally fell asleep and silence filled their tiny rented room, he let his head fall into his hands and wondered how much longer he could keep going. The Navy dockyard was an intimidating place. Massive ships towered over him as he swept the pavement or fixed light bulbs along the walkways. He respected every officer walking by, though most didn't know his name, didn't look twice, didn't care to. The fleet commander, Admiral Rahman, especially, was known for his stern face and short patience. Whenever Ali saw him coming, he stepped aside quietly, eyes lowered. It was a cold evening when everything changed. Ali had just finished a long shift and had received a text message saying his rent was due the next morning. He knew he had barely anything left in his account, maybe a few thousand rupees if he was lucky. But he needed to check the exact amount. Rent, children's school snacks, medicine for his daughter's winter cough, it was all piling up. He walked toward the old ATM near the office's mess. He hesitated, but it was the only machine still working at that hour. He inserted his card, tired fingers trembling slightly. He whispered a small prayer, hoping the balance wasn't worse than he feared. Behind him, a loud laugh echoed. "Well, look who's using our ATM," a deep voice mocked lightly. Ali turned around quickly. It was Admiral Rahman himself, surrounded by 2 junior officers. They looked amused, like they'd just seen a dog sitting at a dining table. Ali felt his throat tighten. Sir, I'm just checking my." The commander raised a hand dismissively. No, go ahead," he said with a smirk. "I'm curious what a dock cleaner's account looks like. Maybe I should take notes." The junior officers laughed. Ali swallowed his embarrassment. Humiliation felt heavier than the long day on his back. He turned back to the machine, wishing it would swallow him whole. He entered the PIN. The screen loaded slowly, painfully slowly. Then, the number appeared. Ali's eyes widened. He blinked, thinking the machine glitched. The Admiral, noticing his reaction, leaned in with a teasing grin. "What happened? Found treasure?" Ali stepped back, confused, scared, breathless. Sir, I don't know what this is," he said, voice shaking. The commander frowned. "Move." He stepped forward and looked at the screen. The teasing smile vanished instantly. Instead of a few thousand rupees, Ali's account showed 2,300,000 rupees. 2,300,000. A sum Ali had never seen in his life. The officers behind them froze. The Admiral stared at the screen again, as if it might change. Then he looked at Ali with a seriousness Ali had never seen in his life. "Where did this come from?" the commander asked quietly. Ali shook his head helplessly. "Sir, I swear, I don't know. I don't have anyone, I don't know who could send this." For a moment, the commander's face softened. Not with pity, something else. Recognition. "Come with me," he ordered. Ali followed nervously as they walked toward the administrative building. His heart hammered, not knowing whether he'd be arrested or questioned or accused of something he didn't do. Inside the office, Admiral Rahman told the staff to pull up records connected to the transaction. Minutes later, a young officer handed him a file. The commander read it once. Then again. He exhaled sharply and turned to Ali. The man who deposited this was Commander Zamir. Ali felt goosebumps rise on his skin. Commander Zamir, the officer who had died 2 months ago during a rescue mission. The man every sailor still spoke about with reverence. "But why would he send me this?" Ali whispered. The Admiral leaned back slowly. 5 years ago, during a storm, when his wife and newborn son were trapped in their quarters, Someone broke protocol, ran inside the flooded lower deck, and carried them both out. Risked his own life to save them. He paused. Zamir filed an anonymous commendation for that man, but he never shared the rescuer's name. Not even with me. Ali lowered his eyes. He remembered that day. He remembered the panicked screams, the rising water, the baby crying. He remembered not thinking, just acting. The Admiral locked eyes with him. It was you, wasn't it? Ali didn't answer. He didn't need to. The Admiral's voice softened. Zamir left instructions in his will. If anything ever happened to him, the man who saved his family was to receive the compensation that the Navy awarded his dependents. His wife agreed. She said you deserved it. Ali felt the world tilt. Tears burned his eyes. 2 million rupees wasn't just money, it was hope. It was school fees, secure rent, better food, medicine, dignity. It was breath. Sir, I didn't do anything special, Ali whispered. The Admiral shook his head. You did more than most officers ever would. And today, I mocked you. He swallowed heavily. I'm sorry. Ali didn't know what shocked him more, the money, or the apology from a man who never apologized. But what happened next shook the entire dockyard. A week later, at the morning briefing, Admiral Rahman publicly recognized Ali. He shared the story, how a janitor had saved 2 lives without expecting anything. How he had worked humbly, silently, despite carrying a hero's heart. And from today, the Admiral announced, Ali Raza is no longer a dock cleaner. He is joining the Navy's technical support team. Training will begin immediately. Ali covered his face with his hands as applause erupted. Officers who never noticed him now saluted him. When he went home that night, his children hugged him tightly as he held them close, promising silently that their lives were about to change. He knelt beside them and said, remember something, no matter how small people think you are, Allah knows exactly who you are. And He rewards in ways we can't imagine. And as the story ends here, if you felt even a spark of inspiration, hit the like button. Subscribe so this channel can keep bringing you stories of courage, destiny, and the hidden heroes among us. Because sometimes, the world needs reminders that goodness still exists. And sometimes, a single moment at an ATM can show you the size of a man's heart.